Om Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate 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 Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskrityam
Narayanam Namaskrityam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Devim Saraswatim
Tato Jaye Mudiraye
Tato Jayam
Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu
Nashtaprayeshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavate Sevaya
Bhagavate Uttamasloke
Bhagavate Uttamasloke
Bhaktin Bhavadir Naistiki
Bhaktin Bhavati Naistiki
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Nandakopa Kumaraya
Nandagopa Kumaraya
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam discussion. Today we are going to discuss Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 8, Text number 7. The canto name is The Cosmic Manifestation and the chapter name is Questions by King Parīkṣit. Please repeat this. Yat adhātu-mato brahman
Yad adhātu-mato brahman
dehārambho dhātubhiḥ
dehārambho asya dhātubhiḥ
yadṛcchayā hetunā vā
yadṛcchayā hetunā vā
bhavanto jānate yathā.
bhavanto jānate yathā.
Word by word meaning. Please repeat behind me. Yat, as it is. Adhātu-mataḥ,
adhātu-mataḥ,
without being materially constituted.
without being materially constituted.
Brahman,
Brahman,
O Lord Brahma. O Lord Brahmana.
O learned Brahmana.
Deha,
Deha,
the material body.
the material body.
ārambhaḥ,
ārambhaḥ,
the beginning of.
the beginning of.
Asya,
Asya,
of the living being.
of the living being.
dhātubhiḥ,
dhātubhiḥ,
by matter.
by matter.
yadṛcchayā,
yadṛcchayā,
without cause, accidental.
without cause, accidental.
hetunā,
hetunā,
due to some cause.
due to some cause.
vā,
either.
bhavantaḥ, your good self.
Your good self.
jānate, as you may know it.
As you may know it.
yathā,
Yathā,
as you informed me.
so
as you
you
informed me. Translation purport by Jivingre Sabhay Charnaranda A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada.
Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Translation, please repeat behind me. O land Brahmana,
O land Brahmana,
the transcendental spirit soul
the transcendental spirit soul
is different from the material body.
is different from the material body.
Does he acquire the body accidentally or by some cause?
Accidentally or by some cause.
Will you kindly explain this?
Will you kindly
explain this?
For it is known to you.
For it
For
is
it is known to you.
Purport. Mahārāja Parīkṣit, being a typical devotee, is not only satisfied by confirming the importance of hearing the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam from the representative of Brahmājī by disciplic succession, but he is still more anxious to establish the philosophical basis of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is the science of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and as such, all questions that may arise in the mind of a serious student must be cleared by the statement of the authority. A person on the path of devotional service may inquire from his spiritual master all about the spiritual position of God and the living being. From the Bhagavad-gītā as well as from the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, it is known that qualitatively the Lord and the living beings are one. The living being in the conditioned state of material existence is subjected to many transmigrations by continuous changing of the material body. But what are the causes of the material embodiment of the part and parcel of the Lord? Mahārāja Parīkṣit inquires about this very important matter for the benefit of all classes of candidates on the path of self-realization and devotional service to the Lord. Indirectly, it is confirmed that the Supreme Being, the Lord, makes no such material changes of body. He is spiritually whole, with no difference between his body and his soul, unlike the conditioned soul. The liberated living being who associated with the Lord in person are also exactly like the Lord. Only the conditioned souls awaiting liberations are subjected to change of bodies. How was the process first begun? In the process of devotional service, the first step is to take shelter of the spiritual master and then inquire from the spiritual master all about the process. This inquiry is essential for immunity to all kind of offenses on the path of devotional service. Even if one is fixed in devotional service like Mahārāja Parīkṣit, he must still inquire from the realized spiritual master all about this. In other words, the spiritual master must also be well-versed and learned so that he may be able to answer all these inquiries from the devotees. Thus, one who is not well-versed in the authorized scriptures and not able to answer all such relevant inquiries should not pose as a spiritual master for the matter of material gain. It is illegal to become a spiritual master if one is unable to deliver the disciple. Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurmilidam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Śrīmade Bhaktivedanta Swami iti namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pacharane Nirvishesha Shunyavad Pashasha Deshatarane Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gauru Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna. Today's sloka. So anyway, this chapter, it is the discussion happening between Parīkṣit Maharaj and their Bhagavatam. It is happening discussion between Parīkṣit Maharaj and Sukadeva Goswami. And in this specific chapter, Sukadeva Goswami is in the position of a guru and Parīkṣit Maharaj as a disciple. And Parīkṣit Maharaj asking his doubts to Sukadeva Goswami and Sukadeva Goswami giving the answer. So this is the entire Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. And all our Sanatana Dharma scriptures, everything will be like this only. Somebody take the position of a guru and another person take the position of a disciple, and the disciple asks the questions and the guru will give the answer. The same thing in the Bhagavad-gītā also. Krishna took the position of guru, master, and Arjuna became a disciple. So Arjuna asked the question, Krishna clarified the doubts. And in the Padma Purana also, if you see, Shiva took the position, or Lord Shiva took the position of a guru, and Mother Parvati, she became a disciple. So Shiva was asking the questions, Lord Shiva is giving the answer. So like that, so multiple, all of our scriptures, if you see, everything is a question and answers only. It is not like any direct instructions only, because other religions, it is just a direct instruction. Nobody asks the questions. Because only directly it will come as the instructions, okay, commandments. This is the way you have to live, this, do that. not to do this, not to do that. Like that only it will be there for other religions. But only in the Sanatana Dharma, there is a question and answers. And this is also for all classes of men. Other religions, they have only one kind of book, only one book. They have the only holy book. And with the holy book, they will take care of all the religious principles from that only. For all classes of men. But for the Sanatanist, we have the library of books. So in that, based on our quality, guna and karma, we can the person will choose the path and get into the path. And based on that, they can get the self-realization. So that's the reason the Vedas and all the Upanishad, everything is divided into based on the different qualities. Guna, Sattva Guna, Raja Guna, Tama Guna. The Sattva Guna, everything is divided in that way. So that's why it is all. First of all, it is all this knowledge is coming from the Supreme Lord, and this knowledge coming through the disciplic succession, and is divided into classes of men based on the quality of the men. And here you can see whatever the questions is asked by the Parīkṣit Maharaj, here he already know that there is a difference between soul and body. So this knowledge, it is there in the Bhagavad-gītā. Krishna, in the basic knowledge, Bhagavad-gītā, Krishna is giving. There is a difference between soul and body. So before came into the Krishna consciousness, how we decide, what was our understanding? We were in that mood that okay, this is the body, we are in this body. But when we come to the touch of Bhagavad-gītā, from the knowledge, from the Krishna's knowledge, we came to know that okay, soul is different and body is different. And the body is getting into the path of transmigration. We are getting the multiple bodies. So all this knowledge we got from the Bhagavad-gītā. So by seeing this question from Parīkṣit Maharaj, we can understand that he has the basic knowledge. There's a difference between material body and spiritual body. But what the question is asking, does he acquire the body accidentally or by some causes? That's what yadṛcchayā, he's asking the question, yadṛcchayā. So we will also, many times we will also feel that sometimes we wanted to meet somebody, but when we get down and on the way, we may meet the same person. That means the meeting happened yadṛcchayā. That means accidentally, we are also wanted to meet that person, but that person came along the way, so we met them yadṛcchayā. So this is the accidental. So that is the similar kind of question Parīkṣit Maharaj is asking. So how this body, this material body is acquired by the soul. So the spirit soul, it is acquiring this body, whether it is accidentally or there is some cause is there for that. So he is asking, can you explain this to me? And for it is known to you. And also he is saying that this is, you know this. So please explain to me. Like that, he is saying to Sukadeva Goswami. And in Bhagavad-gītā 4.34, Krishna is saying how we need to ask the question from the master. Tat vidhi pranipadena pariprashnena sevaya ubadeshyanti te jnanam jnaninas-tattva darshanaha. So here Krishna is saying that just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master. So in this current context, so Parīkṣit Maharaj approaching the spiritual master Sukadeva Goswami. Inquire from him submissively and render service unto him. So when Sukadeva Goswami came to this, wherever this Parīkṣit Maharaj and all the devotees assembled, then they gave the esteemed seat to Sukadeva Goswami. Before coming to that place, when on the way, Sukadeva Goswami is the liberated soul. He won't wear even a dress also. And there are long hairs and all. He's looked like a madman. But he is a great devotee of the Lord and he is a very knowledgeable person. Only the great other devotee can understand the mood of the devotee. So if you see in the story of Sukadeva Goswami, how he is entering, before entering, the people and the village, the surrounding people, the small children and the women, they're all, by seeing him as a wonder, and the small children throwing stones on him, like he's a madman, he's not very interested, he was walking like that. But when Parikṣit Maharaj and all the Rishimunis saw him, he's a liberated soul. He has so much of knowledge. Then they gave the esteemed seat to him and pacified him. He sat on that and he gave some fruits and they welcomed him. So this is the way the knowledgeable, the master, the spiritual master to be served. Then what will happen? Once we serve the spiritual, once the satisfaction of the spiritual master, he will impart the knowledge unto what will happen? Because he will impart the knowledge to us. Because why? Because he knows the truth. That is, he's seen the truth. That is the reason he will impart the knowledge to the living being, but for us. So this is the way we need to approach the spiritual master. So one of the pastime of Sri Ramanujacharya, the Sri Vaisnava Sampradaya, 1000 years back, Ramanujacharya, he wanted to know the mantra from his spiritual master, Tirukostiyur Nambi. So Tirukostiyur is the place from Srirangam, it is little far, around 150 kilometers. So he walked all the way. During that time, there is no vehicles and all, so he has to walk. So Ramanujacharya, he walked along the way from Srirangam to Tirukostiyur, and he went to that master's house and he asked the question. But Tirukostiyur Nambi, he wanted to test that, because the spiritual master, before giving the initiation, we have to serve, we have to test. There are so many things are there. We have to serve them. That's the reason during that time there is a Gurukula concept was there. Gurukula means we will leave the children in their Guru's house only, and they will render service to the Guru and Guru Mata. All the services, the cooking, and go to the forest and bring that the brooms, the sticks for the fire sticks, and brooming the places in front of the house, inside the house, clean the house, and help the Guru's wife for cooking the prasadam. And they will go out for Madhukari. Means Guru, if you see Guru, he won't have any possessions. And Shishyas also, they won't have any possession. What they will do? They have to live in a Bhiksha only. They have to take they need to beg, they have to go to the places, nearby houses, and they have to beg. And from that only, they will come and they will give it to the Guru's wife, and she will prepare and they will help, and they used to have the prasadam. So this is the way the earlier days the people used to study. And not only now, around 50, 60 years back also, if somebody wanted to learn something, for example, in Tamil Nadu, there is a great Sirgali Govindarajan. There is one singer. He was a great singer. He used to sing devotional songs, and as well as some most of the time he will sing the devotional songs. And in cinemas also, some of the songs he sung. And but he is a devotee of the Lord. Devotee of the Lord. He used to go to the master to learn this music. He used to go to the master's house. So the master's house, if he has the mood, then only he will teach. Otherwise, he'll say, you go back. Next time he'll come. He will go, they will go, the students will used to go, and he put in his the story. He mentioned that one time he went to the master's house along with the other students, and the master was sitting there. Master told, apply oil on me, I want to take the oil bath. So all the students, one person take the legs, 2 legs and hands, or all over the body, they are applying the oil to the master. And they are doing the massaging, nicely doing the massaging, and they did the massaging. And the master, he took the oil bath nicely. Then he came out. Why the students came? To learn something. But the master told, okay, today I'm not feeling to give the class. Come next week, like that. So even though after serving the master, only the master's mercy, then only we will get the knowledge. So like that, those people during that time, they used to get the knowledge. So in the current situation, what is happening in the material world? Even if you go to the school, the master is standing and all the students are sitting in the desk and benches. And there is no respect to the master also. In the current society, what is happening? Yeah, when we were studying the schooling and all, we have little fear on the teachers. But in the current society, the teachers are getting fair with the students because students may beat at any time. If you shout the student, then they will do something to the masters. So this is the current situation. This is a Kali Yuga situation. But the original way, we have to satisfy the spiritual master. Then by rendering the service unto him, then automatically. So through the service only we can satisfy others. Not only the spiritual master, even the Supreme Lord also. Through our service only we can satisfy. So when we talk about this Tirikosti or Nambi and Ramanujacharya, 18 times he drove away Ramanujacharya. Now I cannot give now, I cannot give now. After 18 times only he got the mantra from his master. In the similar time, and the similar way, when Ramanujacharya he was writing the Sri Bhashyam. So because every Sampradaya, they should have the Bhashyam. Bhashyam in the sense, what is their understanding of the Shastras, Vedas and Upanishads, what is their understanding and what is their Sampradaya is teaching to others. So that they need to come up with some writings. So during that time, for Sri Sampradaya, there was no Bhashya. Because if there is a Bhashya, then only it is approved by all the other Sampradayas, then only that Sampradaya will be bona fide. So during that time, there is no Bhashya for Sri Sampradaya, 1000 years back. Then Yamunacharya, the Ramanujacharya is one of the guru of Ramanujacharya, because Ramanujacharya has 5 gurus. Yamunacharya was one of the guru. So he asked Ramanujacharya, you need to write Bhashyam for our Sampradaya. Like that, this is the last will of Yamunacharya. So then Ramanujacharya, he took that as a Sankalpa. Then to learn how to write the Bhashya, because they need to refer something. Refer the other books, then only they can write. So then Yamunacharya told that you need to go to Kashmir. In Kashmir, the library is there. In the library, the specific books he mentioned. There are 4 volumes of book. Refer that book, then you write the Sri Bhashya. So Ramanujacharya and Kuratalwar from Srirangam to Kashmir walked all along the way, and they reached Kashmir and they went to the particular library and took the 4 volume of books. And Ramanujacharya there only started studying the book. But by seeing them, because they are from the south, and the North India Pandit, what they are doing in the Kashmir, they told, okay, why these fellows, they will look like they will come up with a different Bhashyam, something. So they wanted to drive away them, both of them. So they told that, okay, enough, whatever you study is enough, give us the book back, you can go from now. There are 4 volumes of book, only the 1 volume read by Ramanujacharya. Remaining 3 volumes are pending. So he got the instruction to write the Sri Bhashyam, for the Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya. So Bhashyam means it is the philosophy. He had to understand. He has to write the philosophy for their Sampradayas. Then this is the failure thing. Yes, after reading the 4 volumes, then only he can write the Bhashyam, but he read only 1 volume. Remaining 3 was not there. So they took away the book from them and they asked them to go away from that place. So Ramanujacharya, with a sad mood, he came out and along with the Kuratalwar. Then the Kuratalwar, he asked Ramanujacharya, why you are become sad? Ramanujacharya told, I read only 1 volume. Remaining 3 volumes were there. So I couldn't read that. How can I write the Sri Bhashyam? Like that, he was with a very frustration, he was telling to Kuratalwar. Then Kuratalwar told him, so please forgive me, Swamiji. Without your permission, I did a mistake, like that. Then they were in the Kashmir. Then he told, we came long away from that Srirangam to here, this long way. Here you did some mistake. Already we are in the frustration mood. Again, what mistake you did? Then he told, without informing you, I studied that other three volumes. Because when you studying the first volume, remaining 3 volumes I completed. So all the knowledge is there in my memory. So should I tell here, or we will go to Srirangam, there we will discuss. Like that he was asking to Ramanujacharya. So Ramanujacharya, by hearing that, he wouldn't understand. You didn't realize that the knowledge is there with Kuratalwar. Kuratalwar is a disciple of Ramanujacharya. So he became so happy. Ramanujacharya became so happy. Then they came back to Srirangam. Then Ramanujacharya, Kuratalwar has the knowledge, and Ramanujacharya has the knowledge of only first volume. Kuratalwar having the remaining 3 volumes of knowledge. So now Ramanujacharya need to write the Sri Bhashyam for the philosophy for Sri Sampradaya. So now both of them sat and started writing. So Ramanujacharya will dictate and Kuratalwar write that for the first volume. Remaining 3 volumes, Kuratalwar will tell whatever he studied. If you take the book, he will study. It is not that if you read a small book of Prabhupada, only 20-30 pages, even 1 or 2 pages if you read also, we cannot tell exactly what the word Prabhupada used, and the similar thing we cannot, even though 10 times we read also, we cannot keep in our mind, we cannot repeat the same thing. But Kuratalwar, the 3 volumes of books he kept in our memory, he was telling to Ramanujacharya. And Kuratalwar used to tell whatever he read from the other volumes, and Ramanujacharya contemplate, okay, he observe and understand that, then he connect with what is his gurus told from, he will connect with that, then he will come up with the another philosophy. So that he will dictate to Kuratalwar. Then Kuratalwar is to write. So this is the Guru Shishya combination. And Kuratalwar is to write. And when he instructed Kuratalwar, when you write, if there is if you are stuck somewhere, not stuck, if whatever I am telling and whatever you read from the book, if there is a contradiction, please stop there itself. Then we will need to clarify, then we need to write. Like that he told. So one of the place it got stuck. Whatever the Ramanujacharya is giving, he gave the whatever he read from the book Kuratalwar, and Ramanujacharya observed that, and he connected with his guru, whatever they discussed. Then he gave some dictation to Kuratalwar to write. Then Kuratalwar stopped. Kuratalwar told, I studied in that book, but I understand this in this different way. Then Ramanujacharya told, so, but whatever you read, this is the meaning. So there is a contradiction happen, because Kuratalwar is giving referring something else from that book, and Ramanujacharya is giving something else. So there is a difference of opinion. Then Ramanujacharya told Kuratalwar, okay, now we have the difference of opinion. You go to Tirukostur Nambi, my guru, and clarify the doubt from him and come back. And then from Srirangam, he went to Tirukostur, Kuratalwar, by walk, 150 kilometers. From there, it is not during that time, there is no communication channels. It's not like I'm going and I'm directly going to him, going to home of the guru, and I will ask the question, I will come back. It's not like that. 6 months he stayed in that house. Kuratalwar stayed in the Tirukostur Nambi's house, and he served him enoughly. Once the guru satisfied, then he asked the question. This is the doubt. We are writing, Ramanujacharya is writing the Sri Bhashyam, and there is a contradiction happen, difference of opinion happen from between him and us, him and me. So please clarify this doubt. Then he referred the Nammalvar, whatever he wrote. Nammalvar wrote the Thiruvaimuli, it is a kind of in the Vedas translated to Tamil. Tamalvar wrote that. So he referred that one and he told, Tamalvar told in this way. Then he clarified it out. Then Koratalvar came back and he told Ramanujacharya. Then both are agreed that. Then they continued. So this is the way the Guru and Shishya Parampara, it is served each other. So to serve the Guru, first we have to serve the Guru. Then the Guru need to satisfy with our service. Then the knowledge will, we can get the knowledge from him. Directly you go and we can go and give the instruction. We cannot ask the Guru like that. So this is the examples. So how the Koratalvar served Ramanujacharya, how they approached Tirukoshtiyur Nambi. Ramanujacharya approached Tirukoshtiyur Nambi, and Koratalvar also approached Tirukoshtiyur Nambi. How they approached? They served the Guru, and after the satisfaction of the Guru, they get the knowledge. So this is the way Bhagavad-gītā, Krishna also telling, this is the way we have to get the knowledge. So here, in this is the way. In the today's sloka, Parīkṣit Maharaj was asking the question from the Sukadeva Goswami. So this is the right question. Whatever the question he asked, these right questions, right? But this is, we cannot understand. He's asking whether the living entity after leaving this body is getting another body. It is there in the Bhagavad-gītā. Okay. The next body, whether it will be occurred either accidentally or is there any cause? So this is the question he asked. So this is a very valid question. So all the questions need to be asked from the bona fide spiritual master like Sukadeva Goswami or from his parampara, disciplic succession, who are all read, understand from the other previous acharyas. From them, we need to ask the question, then only we will get the right answers. So since Sukadeva Goswami is the bona fide spiritual master, that's the reason Parīkṣit Maharaj asked the question to him. So whom we are approaching and what question we are asking, how we are serving. So these are the three things are a matter. So first of all is the service, rendering service to the Guru, then asking the selecting the bona fide Guru and serving the Guru and asking the questions. These are the three important steps to approach a Guru. So here Parīkṣit Maharaj demonstrated that with Sukadeva Goswami, and this is the way he asked the question to Sukadeva Goswami. Hare Krishna. Grandhara Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai.